Hey everyone, it's Susie Lee with Bellalina Boutique. How are you? Come on in. I'm running a little behind today. I said I was going to be here at 7:15 and it is now 7:21. I lied. I will repent. I will repent later. Listen, we're going to be doing a sweet little Reba Rose Santa. Look at how cute. Well, we're going to do this one uprightly, just a little different. I have this, and honestly, I don't know if I got it at Hobby Lobby or the Dollar Tree. It's just, it says bloom where you are planted, but it's not, it looks like it's been engraved in there, but it's not. It hasn't been. So I'm going to take this little string off. I'm telling y'all, if you've never gone live, you don't know what live brain is, do you? No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. Live brain is a real thing, y'all. When you go live, everything escapes you, like simple things, simple words. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to do with this, though, is I am going to paint, and of course, I'm having an allergy attack here suddenly because I'm in this room and probably has floaties around here. There's my Treese. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Judy Gilger. Are y'all hopping on at the same time? Okay, so, take a breath. I've been going since about 8:30 this morning, nonstop, and I am, tired. You know, tired. It reminds me of a story. My cousin was an English major, and she taught elementary school, and she taught speech. And she had a little boy, and every time she'd teach him to say the word, she was trying to teach him to say the word tired. And she'd say, okay, well, spell it. And he'd say T-I-R-E-D, turd. Every time. So every time I say I'm tired, I think of that little boy. Anyway, I had to tell you that. I thought it was funny. Oh my gosh. T-I-R-E-D, turd. I'm going to just cover this bad boy in some Fusion Mineral Paint in black, coal black. Why, you say? Because it's going to be the base for everything else that we're going to do to it. So let's just get started, shall we? And I'll tell you about my day. And then you can tell me about yours. So yeah, I've been going since early this morning. Got my mail out and all of those things. I'm just going to cover this right up. Sides, front, a whole kit and caboodle. Why you say? Well, you'll see. You will see. And I am going to cover those little holes there. I don't even know why I probably didn't even need a plate for that. What a waste. I need some more plates, that's for sure. I love the shape of this little sign. I think it's adorable. This little sign would be so cute in a wreath or just hanging on the wall or in a little vignette. You name it, it will be cute. We're just going to slap some paint on it. Fusion Mineral Paint. Anyway, then I went to Walmart, and I thought it was going to be in and out really quick. And I would have been, except for I had some shopping to do. I haven't hardly done any Christmas shopping other than Black Friday. I haven't been out of the house since Black Friday, really, that I can think of. I don't think I did. And so I had to do some shopping. And so I did. And got a few things I needed. And stocked up on some coffee, you know, the essentials. The utmost essentials. Then I headed on over to Costco. Holy cow. Can I just say, holy cow again? By the time I got there, it was after 11 because I left early, mind you. But it was a zoo. So I got out of there without losing my Christianity. I did. That was pretty good. Pretty amazing, actually. I did. And then came home. I mean, I had groceries galore to get. When you send your husband shopping, they don't get the staples. You know, they get what they need for that day or for 2 days, you know, whatever. They don't get like things like cases of tomatoes or tomato paste or, you know, just the essentials, you know, bagel seasoning, things that I use to season other things with. They don't know, and they don't know. That's it. They don't know. It's not their fault. So anyway, they don't get it. They don't get it. But God bless him. He does do what he can. So I'm not going to complain. But every now and then, Susie has to go shopping. And so, because, you know, I can't even make a simple thing. Like, you know, I used to make myself tomato soup, you know, the keto style, you know, and I would get my own tomatoes and I would make my own soup with, you know, the cream and all that stuff. Couldn't do any of that. I don't have anything. I didn't even have any chicken broth or anything to cook with. I mean, it was just like out of all the staples. So I went there and got all that done. About $300 and some later, literally, because I did some Christmas shopping as well. Just, it's been crazy. So then I came home and I made a double vat of my spaghetti sauce. And P.S., don't ever leave the house on a Saturday looking like meh. Don't ever do that, because you're guaranteed, you're going to run into somebody you know. Because I didn't have hardly any eye makeup on. I had some Yip Tek. I always go out with Yip Tek. But anyway, I'm standing in the aisle. I'm doing the self-checkout, right? You ever had the feeling somebody's staring at you? No joke. I felt like somebody was staring at me. I look up, and there's this man standing there smiling at me with one of those Uncle Buck hats on. You know, the one with the flap that makes some people angry. Well, I'm standing there, and I looked up, and he's grinning ear to ear, and I'm like, I didn't recognize him at first, and then I looked at him, and I go, oh my gosh. I went, oh. It was my old music pastor from like 2 churches ago. He doesn't even live in this area anymore. He lives far, somewhere north, somewhere west, north, I don't even know. Anyway, he's there smiling ear to ear, and he's the one that named me the doozy. He's the one I used to sing on the praise team with him, and it was hilarious. He was hilarious. Anyways, he's standing there smiling. He goes, I thought that was you. And he goes, I recognize that face. I'm like, oh man. And his sweet wife, Linda, was in the store somewhere, and I looked for her after I checked out, but I didn't see them because I wanted to give her a hug, but they weren't there. They might have already gone. Anyway, oh my gosh, it was funny. So don't ever leave without your makeup on on a Saturday, because you're guaranteed you're gonna run into somebody you know. He's out on this side of town because the church is doing they're doing a play, Scrooge. They're doing Scrooge, and so he helps with that, and so he comes out special for that. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, and I've seen it before many times. But it's a really cool thing. They do it at Christmas time. So that was my day. And here I am with y'all. And here I am. Boy, that spaghetti was good, I gotta say. I had me a little bit before I came live. I couldn't make all this. I made some gluten-free pasta tonight. And had a little bit. I couldn't make all that spaghetti and leave it, right? Okay. So, for those of you who don't like crackle finish, dries. Because I'm going to crackle this. I'm going to do the big crackle though. You know, the big one. This one. I want to use the folk art, you know, the big, not the little crackle like I did, not the fine line. I want to use the big one on this. And so in order to do that, okay, I'm going to pour some of this out on here. This crackle medium. So you have to have everything nice and dry. So you take it, you go in with the crackle medium. And now I'm just going to do the inside in the crackle medium, and I'm going to leave the outside black because I want a little, like a little frame going on. I'm going to leave that black, just plain old black. And go in with the crackle medium like that. See, I couldn't put this very well on the black. It would be like dark. It would turn out dark. So I'm just going to lighten it up in the center with the raw silk in that crackle medium. And I love the shape of this. It's really pretty. Okay. That was easy, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Runners, and dinner, that's fun. That's a fun place to go. For those of you that don't know what Frankenmuth is, it's a place here in Michigan, Frankenmuth, Michigan, and it's very, there's a place, there's a couple of restaurants, and they're big, like hotels and restaurants, and they're famous for their chicken dinner, their roasted chicken dinner, and they have like all the fixings, like, you know, stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and cranberry. They got it all. And then, and the desserts and all that. And then they have a place that you can go outside. There's baked goods you can buy. There's a candy store. There's a novelty store you can go. Build-A-Bear, there's a Build-A-Bear thing there, there's all kinds of things you can do there. But anyway, they have, their claim to fame is their chicken, and that they have Christmas year-round, and it's very much in the German, old-fashioned German style, like Tudor style buildings and stuff like that. It just very much mimics a German style. Frankenmuth. And you can go there year-round, and you can get ornaments of every kind that you could possibly fathom in your mind. There would be an ornament for it. I mean, if you want a pickle ornament, you could find it. If you wanted anything you could think of or imagine will be there for an ornament. It's just amazing. And decor. And it's all year round. They have it all lit up. It's really kind of pretty. Oh, and the covered bridge, yes. And it's so busy at Christmas. It's like, oh my word. Some people, you know, make it a family tradition that you go every year to Frankenmuth. It's not far from my son, actually, and it's very close to my sister's cottage. My sister has a, is the name of her city, her town. It's right next to Frankenmuth. Her lake house. That's escaping me too. It'll come to me later about 3 in the morning, and I'll text y'all when it comes to me. Oh yeah. Millington. There it is. She's right next to Frankenmuth, Millington. I'm going to take this raw silk fusion mineral paint. Let's do this. That's a big long one. Okay, so when you're crackle finishing with this kind of crackle medium, it's called Folk Art Crackle Medium. I use it all the time. Get it at Hobby Lobby. You can get it at a lot of places. You can get it online. You can get it, yeah. I think you can even maybe get it at Walmart. I'm not sure. Seems like I've seen it there. So what you want to do is you just want to go over it once. So you put a lot of paint on the area that you're going to paint. And you want to kind of go over it and because immediately it's going to start, it's going to do its thing. It's going to start crackling. It's not like that other one I was working with last night. This one happens fast, like really fast. So you want to get it on there and move. And if you go over it too many times, you'll miss out on the crackly goodness of it. See? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. It's kind of difficult around this little spot. Not too thick. See what happens here? You kind of disturb the crackling if you go over it too much. It starts crackling right away. Hard to do this little curve. It's easier if you're just doing it straight on. Get in there, Susie. And you want to use a paint that's going to be, that the coverage is going to be good. You want acrylic paint. Okay. And it'll start doing its thing. Like I said, right away. And I have to tell myself, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go back, because that happens and then it doesn't look as good. Then I feel like I got to repair it. Okay. There we go. And we're going to dry it up and watch the crackle marination. Okay, so we got so it's looking kind of like shabby and the sheet, right? So, come here, Santa baby. So I'm going to take Santa baby here and I'm going to cut off. I'm wondering if I should just, yeah, I think I'm just going to cut off the white around. I was going to go around and oval it up a little bit, but here's the thing. If I do that, I lose a lot of the pretty, the background, and I love that background. I think it's really pretty, and it almost fits around here. So let's just, like, for grins and giggles, just to appease me, let's just see, shall we, what it would look like. Let's imagine together. You guys are like, Susie, you are over the deep end today. And you would be 100% correct. Like that post I put out yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't even remember. I asked myself if I was crazy, and we all said no. Well, they all said yes today. They all said, yep, you're gone. Lady, you're gone. Yeah, it was brutal at Costco today, I gotta say. Brutal. And can I just interject this thought? Really, people. Don't be this person. At the freebie food aisle line, in the middle of the aisle, standing there, picking at it, while you're standing there eating, and there's like 5 people behind you waiting to get down the aisle. They don't want the food. They want to go shopping. Anyway, don't be that person. Get out the way. Get out of the way. before I run you over. Oh, yes. It challenges your Christianity, I'm telling you. Every time I go there and it's on a Saturday, I knew it was going to be bad, though. That's why I started early. It probably got worse after I left, I'm sure of it. I'm certain, 110% certain, that it got bad when I left. But I behaved pretty good. Carts need horns, yeah. I won't say what I'm thinking. Any more horns. Oh, get me in trouble, Trees. Trees, you're going to get me in trouble. I like this. I think this is really cool looking. Looky what we got here. Isn't he cute on there? He's so cute, right? And I probably should, I'm thinking about it. Why do I have something in my mouth? I probably should make a little mold of us or something to go up here. I might have, oh, you know what I have? I got some. I already have some resin molds and they're rose. They're rose colored resin molds. I got some pretty ones. I've got this beautiful, look at that. I've got these. And I also have these. So I'm debating these paper roses. So I'm debating on what to do about all of that. Just maybe a little bit of this. Flourish up top here. Oh, that might be really pretty. Let's do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it in my gold. Just like I did yesterday. I'm going to use my gold rub and buff. Not rub and buff. My gold Pentart wax. Gold wax. Roll up the sleeves. Telling you. All right. So what I'm going to do, I know I don't have the Santa down yet. So I'm going to put him about where I want him. Which is right about here. Like centered of this and this. That's where I'm going to put them. And then this is going to, can y'all see this little stencil here? Okay, I'm going to try and get in there with this gold wax. And just kind of swirl it in there. And I don't want to go onto the Santa. That looks like. It's pretty, but it's not showing up like I would like. Oh yeah, it did. It just, the light was hitting it and I couldn't see it. It's very pretty. See that? It's just like a little architectural element that you can put there. All right, so I am also going to take these little diamonds and put them down here. Just a few. Problem is, okay, like right about here. How much would go in there? I should have probably done the rose gold because that's a great color for this. Maybe I could mix them, you think? Wax on, wax off. I love this Diamonds in Distress. We love it. Okay, just a little, oh yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Needed that. I did. See there. See there. Just a little bit. Just layering it. Like I say, layer upon layer. Looks so pretty. Rose gold to the stencil. Should I? Good. was right out here. I'm going to mix them. That'd be pretty. I got to line it up just so. Got to get pulled down because that's where it was. I can see it. I love the smell of this rose gold one because it smells like oranges. It always smells so good. Okay, over here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh, that is pretty. It shows up better, for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's do this again. Well, if we're going to do that, we're going to do this too. Make a matchy-matchy. This is a little more intricate than the other one, so... Okay, I think I got it by George. Don't go down too far. Of course, Santa's going to cover it. Shows up better, for sure. For sure. So I do like that. I love the rose gold too. It's pretty. Very pretty. You can see it better, right? Yeah. Cool. Cool. All right, now it's Mod Podge time. All right. We're going to Mod Podge this in the center. So we're just going to go over it. Now, if this is sealed, I could probably go over all of it without messing it up too much. I think I poured too much Mod Podge out. I do that every time. You don't need much because what happens is it gets too wet and then it doesn't want to, it wants to bubble on you and you don't want that. So I'm just going to lay off some of this Mod Podge on this extra. Right on down to the diamonds in distress. Make it as smooth as I can. I know this crackle finish is getting covered up, but just the edges are going to show. So it's kind of like when you scrapbook, you know, people say, well, you're covering up all that paper. Yeah, but you're putting other pretty papers on top and you're layering it. And that's part of the beauty of it, is that layered effect. You know, some people just say, hey, if you only want to put one layer down, you know, then you do you. But I get yelled at for that. I'm like, well, you just covered that up. Well, it's because I knew that, I mean, I knew I was going to layer. I knew I was going to layer. I just didn't know with what. Oh, chippy brush. Where is it? Oh, chippy brush. Where are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's so cute, Santa. This is a Reba Rose, and I am an affiliate with Reba Rose, and it would be in my link tree if you're interested. She's got some pretty papers. Isn't that pretty? I love him. He's adorable. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do now I'm going to put some, why did I put that away? I'm going to put some Mod Podge on top to seal. Now this, you want a thin coat as well. Sealing it up, sealing the deal. I'm going all the way up with this. I'm sealing everything and all the way down because it's dry. Nice and thin, long even strokes. You won't get a lot of bubbles that way. And if you do, you can iron them out with a little parchment paper and a little iron. And you can just iron them right out. They iron flat. Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. I love that song. Think of all the fun I missed. Think of all the things that I haven't fixed. I love him. He's very vintagey. You are new, Shelba. That's a pretty name. Welcome, Shelba. Nice to have you. We're just singing Santa Baby. Sing it, girl. Santa Baby. Forgot to mention one little thing. A ring. I don't mean on the phone. All right, here we go. Now, we got them all goobered up nice. I'd like to do some diamond dusting, I'm thinking, too. I do have, debating on what to do. I have so many choices. I like choices, but sometimes I get overwhelmed with them. I have totally bezeled choices. Oh, this is pretty. This is a pretty one. This little wreath. This is the antique bronze. That lends itself to it because it's very antique-y looking. I like that. I do. I think that's a winner. Oh, my glue's here. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkled. That's a lot of sprinkles. Thank you. So kind of you. All right, I'm just going to take some of this B7000 and right on all the high points here, I'm going to smear it. That's the technical term. Smearing it. I am. Okay. I'm going to fill up that bell. Turn it around real quick like and plop it down in the middle. Right here. And let it do its thing. Oh, I really love that. That is a pretty little piece. A little totally dazzled piece. And I think we're going to need some bling in between, you know, and here and there. And around this piece, we're definitely going to need some more bling. I'm thinking. And here, I'm also thinking of taking some of that rose gold and just kind of kissing this black with the rose gold rub and buff, or not rub and buff. Why do I keep saying that? The antique paste, because that's gold. I don't want gold. I want the rose gold. I think it'd be pretty. Let's just see, shall we? I liked it. Just kissing it all the way around. Let's do that. Give it a little bit of shimmer. Oops, it's okay. We'll do the same thing to this side. Can you see what that did? It's really pretty. It kind of just makes the whole frame pop, doesn't it? Gives it dimension and shimmer. It's amazing what you can do with just a few elements, isn't it? I'm going to diamond dust his cute little beard. Might as well do that, right? I've got so many of these little jars here. I got them all labeled, but there's so many of them. I don't know where to choose first. Okay. Just take this little brush here. Okay, I'm just going to get in here with the Mod Podge lightly. I'm going to sparkle up his beard and his mustache and his hat. Of course, got to do his hat, right? Give it a little bit of shimmer. Just a little. The palm on his hat. And then, of course, the fur. Right there. Okay. And hit it with some diamond dust. Shake, shake, shake. Make them pretty. Oh my, I love him already. Look at him. Can you guys see all that shimmer? Whoops, I'm backwards to y'all, so. Aw, Peggy, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. A little bit of diamond dust. Put it all back. I've got my pretty little, all I need is a smattering here. And what have I done? What have I done with my things? If you saw this desk, y'all would say, what in the world, woman? Has there been a tornado in your area lately? Kind of. Tornado, Hurricane Susie. That's what's happening here. AB would be pretty, but when you see it on here, the clear just kind of lends itself to the clear crystals that's in this piece up here. It just kind of, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's better felt than telt. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to put a little dab of glue in between these little distressed diamonds. And I'm using the SS20, in case anybody wants to know. We have inquiring minds that want to know what size I'm using. It is the SS20. These are the crystals that I do carry in my Etsy shop. These are not the Totally Dazzled crystals. However, if you have Totally Dazzled crystals, you could use those. These are the ones I carry. You can, I just dab on a little bit of the B7000 and grab them up with my little applicator. Now this is from Totally Dazzled, the applicator, and it comes with the Totally Dazzled kit, all the rhinestones and all of that in it. I am an ambassador for them. How pretty. That really jazzed it up. Okay. I can put some down here, because why not? Because we can. Just going over, giving them a little tap, making sure they're on there secure. Oh yeah, it's getting prettier all the time. It's getting blingier every minute. See all that pretty bling in there now? Looky there. I keep my pretty extra resin casting pieces in here. Whenever I do something and I got a little extra, I just, pour it in some of my molds so that I'm not wasting it, And so I'm gonna just give me a second to play with them and see what we can come up with, because I just think these are really pretty, and you do see through them a little bit. So I could maybe just add a couple of these clear ones in here, just on top of these ones that are already here. I think that would be really pretty. Let me just play with it for a minute. I like this too. I think I like that better. Okay. I'm just turning this rose to see which way it lays nice on there. I like this little configuration. Okay, game plan. I just want to make sure I don't mess up the way I had them on here, because they were awfully cute. Like that. I can just turn them a little bit if I have to. Yeah. I'm putting just the B7000 because I don't want a lot of glue to take over the back of it. I want them clear, and I might even diamond dust them just a little bit, just a little, because I think they'd be really pretty diamond dusted. It's a little piece of art, our little Santa baby. Okay, let's see what we got. Thus far, we got that. Isn't he cute? Okay, I think I am going to take just a little bit. And I think I might even diamond dust around these roses here too, and then one at the top, just to make it like more cohesive. Do with it. There it is. Just a little bit up top here. And I got to be careful because these were just placed. So when I do the diamond dusting, I can't turn it upside down and let them all fall off. Got to be careful with that, right? So I'll let them sit. I'll let the diamond dust sit there for a minute because I do have one more element that I was thinking about adding somewhere on here. Santa's a little key of some sort. You know, Santa has the key to all the hearts of the good little girls and boys, right? And so I do have some keys. It might look kind of cool on this piece. I think I want them diamond dusted just a little, just a tad. And I'll hit them with the heat tool just for a second. Just a little bit of shimmer on them. You don't have to have a lot. Just a little. Just a little, I said. As I go, psh. Oh my word, Susie. Oh. We're gonna have more fake bakes. You doing fake bacon? Shoot, you guys go to all that trouble. You might as well make something good. Might as well do the real thing. That's a lot of work. Oops, forgot the leaf. Okay. Okay. Good enough. I'm gonna just dry it up a little bit. Woo, there's a lot of sparkles going on here. I've got some beautiful keys here from Totally Dazzled. And I've got this one here that I have in mind, but I do have some smallish ones. I put all my keys together because I was running out of space. But this one, for some reason, screams Santa to me. Just says Santa. And I just think it would be really, really pretty at the bottom of this piece. Right there. That's what I'm thinking. So there's that. Okay. I think I'm going to put it there. But at first I'm going to try and get some of the diamond dusting off here. Without losing all my... I think it'll all fall off if I do this. I keep testing it, don't I? Well, it worked. It didn't all fall off. There we go. How pretty. Hey, cute or what? I am going to fill up those little holes on the side because they're just starting to bother me a little bit. I'll put a little bit of, not much diamond dust came off there. That was pretty good. I'll put a little bit of spackling compound in there and hit them with a little bit of fusion mineral paint. And it'll be good to go. And I'm going to put this on with some hot glue and some B7000. And I think it will be done. I'm going to call it. Where does it sit nicely? Right here. Right here. Yep. Hot glue strings in my face. Okay. A little bit of this spackling. And I'm just going to shove it down with the back end of my Totally Dazzled applicator. And we're just going to push it down in there with my finger. Smooth it out. Done. And when that dries, I'm just going to dab a little bit of the fusion mineral paint on there. Tiny little hole. You'd never know it was there. Except for I know. And it'll make me lay awake tonight. You didn't fill that hole. It'll haunt me. Anyway, I like it better already. Thank you, Trees. Thank you, my dear. Here he is in all of his glory. Santa baby. There he is. There we go. I think he'll be even prettier once he gets all dry. And, oh, that key moved on me just now. You don't want the key falling. We'll hold it. Right? I love him. I think he's sweet. Very sweet. Okay, guys, that is it. I hope you love him as much as I do. Check out Reba Rose for the paper. That's where I got it. It was $2 on a page. So you got two. I think they were $5, but like $2.50 a piece, right? Anyway, I really like it. And I made the other one, and I took it downstairs already, or I would show it to you, the Woodland Santa on an oval with the fur around him. That one was cute too. So just two similar papers and two completely different projects made out of them. So hope you enjoyed it. And I will be on Totally Dazzled on Monday at 6 o'clock Eastern, as per my usual. All right, guys. Love you all so much. And I'm going to actually watch a movie with my husband tonight. How you like them apples? I'm going to. I think Mr. Jim is got something queued up, and we're going to go watch a little Christmas movie or something. So a no-brainer, you know, something we can just like let our brains go. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Love you all so very much. And I will see you.